I want to introduce two tribal groups in the Philippines. First, the Bukolot tribe were fierce headhunters. Their culture dictated that a man was not truly a man until he had taken a head. No outsiders had ever survived contact with them, and the surrounding areas lived in absolute terror until God miraculously protected the men who first brought the gospel to the Bukolot tribe. The Bukolot Tribal Church was established in the 1950s, and their lives were changed forever. Now, there is a thriving Bukolot Tribal Church that has been functioning on their own and leading their churches for almost 30 years. Now I want to introduce the Agta tribal groups. The Agta are a Negrito tribe, which means they resemble African pygmies, and they are considered to be the poorest of the poor and the lowest of the low. Racial discrimination against them runs rampant. Their group name, Agta, is even used as an insult, meaning stupid or ignorant. They have the reputation of being beggars and thieves, incapable of anything more. Sadly, most Agta even seem to believe this about themselves. During our first term on the field, we worked to plant churches amongst the Agta. While we did see some fruit, there were many barriers to us effectively reaching the Agta tribes. At this point, God planted an idea in our hearts. How cool would it be if God would use the Bukolot tribe to reach the Agta tribes? Steve loaded new Agta believers in our vehicle and drove 20 hours north to a Bukolot church conference. The Agta had always believed the lie that tribal people are too stupid to lead their own churches, but they saw the truth in action before their very eyes, and that changed everything. This confirmed to us that the most effective way to reach the Agta tribes was to mobilize and train the Bukolot tribal church, and that is how we spent the next several years. We began with a consultation with the Bukolot churches to determine what they lacked to be an effective sending entity. That consultation determined that they needed help in two key areas: training and supporting the ones they send. Working with our partners, we classified these needs as life and livelihood. The training aspect, both for the churches and for the ones who are sent out, fall into the life category. The lack of a way to support them falls into the livelihood category. For the Bukolot to become an effective sending entity, it is absolutely essential that we strengthen the Bukolot church in both life and livelihood. Our family concentrated on the training aspect, and God provided wonderful partners to establish economy within the Bukolot tribe to address that side. Their main project is a coffee plantation that is creating cash economy for the entire people group so that believers have income from which to give to support the ones their churches send. Our passion is to strengthen the church where it is, to send the church where it is not. We have focused on mobilizing the church to send, not mobilizing people to go, and we have been amazed to see how the Bukolot church has been strengthened as they focus on the unreached, even when they have sent out some of their very best. We have also encouraged the Bukolot churches to lead in this from the very beginning. After a day of prayer and fasting to determine if they wanted to send, who they wanted to send, and where they wanted to send them, the Bukolot church sent the first teams to the Agta in 2011, and as of May 2019, they have sent out 22 adults, including 7 families. We developed an on-the-job style training for them that includes both on-site and off-site training. They start with how to learn the Agta languages and then work through strategy principles for effective ministry. After we trained the first group, they took over training the ones who were sent later, the newest one just this month. It has been incredible to see God work through the Bukolot to reach the Agta, and as they plant churches, they are mobilizing and training the Agta to join them in the work. Since the Bukolot aren't as reliant on us now, we recently started using these same principles to mobilize the Mangyan tribes. They have sent out 2 families so far to work alongside us, and we can't wait to see what God is going to do as He continues to use tribals to reach tribals in the Philippines.